Just like ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, Samim Suleiman's path to the terrorist organization also stemmed from American detention years ago in Camp Bucca. Now in an Iraqi jail, he agreed to be interviewed, but not once did he look up, unwilling to speak directly to a woman. Suleiman worked for this man, Abu Abdurrahman al-Bilawi, one of al-Baghdadi's top military chiefs and key operator in Mosul.
He said, I need you to help me out. I just got out of prison a while ago, and I'm with the Islamic State.
Bilawi wanted a house, a bride, and someone to cover for him if security forces searched. Suleiman complied.
I would drive him around Mosul. He would always wear a suicide belt and carry a pistol. He wouldn't let me see anyone who he was meeting.
Suleiman knew something imminent was in the works.
I didn't have specific details, but he told me if there's an operation, don't leave.
Just days before the ISIS offensive on Mosul, Bilawi was killed in a federal police operation at his home. Suleiman was detained. Police found the suicide belt Bilawi always wore. He was reaching for it when they gunned him down. Federal police officers tell us, had other Iraqi units taken their intelligence seriously, ISIS may not have captured Iraq's second largest city so easily. Also in federal police custody, Ammar Ali Khalil, an al-Qaeda operative during the U.S. occupation, then joining ISIS.
I was the main supplier for the Baghdad Emirate for the explosive material and suicide belts.
Khalil says he personally prepared and dispatched 19 suicide bombers.
We had an Australian, a German, and Arabs from other nations and Iraqis.
Khalil was also establishing a bomb-making factory in the heart of the capital.
The federal police have brought us here. This was a tire-selling shop, or so it would seem to anyone who was passing by outside. But authorities found an entire makeshift weapons, bomb manufacturing and production facility.
These stills show some of what they found. In all, over a dozen suicide vests and around 250 bombs. It's a minuscule fraction of what ISIS has at its disposal. A small piece of a vast and complex network intelligence agencies are trying to unravel and destroy. Arwa Damon, CNN, Baghdad.
Over the weekend, disturbing new details from Flight 9525's mangled cockpit voice recorder, published by German newspaper Bild.
The CVR transcript was leaked way too early in the investigation.
The leaked transcript, criticized as mere voyeurism by French investigators, captures the steps 27-year-old Andreas Lubitz took to kill all 150 on board. Around 10 a.m., the plane takes off from Barcelona. The captain then tells Lubitz he didn't go to the bathroom in Barcelona, and Lubitz replies, "Go anytime." Around 10:27, the plane reaches 38,000 feet cruising altitude. The captain asks Lubitz to prepare for the landing, and after the check, Lubitz repeats, "You can go now." Then the captain is heard getting up and saying, "You can take over." Lubitz, now alone with the door locked, reprograms the autopilot from 38,000 feet to 100 feet, sending the jetliner straight toward the Alps, dropping around 3,000 feet a minute. Air traffic control tries to contact the plane, but receives no answer. An alarm goes off inside the cockpit warning, "Sink rate." Then a loud bang on the door, the captain screaming, "For God's sake, open the door." Passengers are also heard screaming. 5 minutes before impact, more bangs can be heard, metallic noises, as if someone was trying to knock the door down. 90 seconds later, another alarm goes off, warning, "Terrain, pull up." The captain again screams, "Open the damn door." 2 minutes before impact, the paper reports Lubitz can be heard breathing, the plane now only 13,000 feet from the ground. 10:40 a.m., investigators believe they hear the plane's right wing scrape a mountaintop, then screams once more from the 149 on board. Lubitz apparently stays silent.